So the latest lie about why we're not getting the Epstein list, in case we don't know why we're not getting it, is that Trump was an FBI informant. MAGA Mike Johnson says Trump was an FBI informant. Okay, I think we're just trying this one on, throw things out there and see what sticks. Haven't we all seen FBI shows? Like on Netflix, if you hit FBI, it's like there's like 400 shows. I don't know, apparently every show is about the FBI. I find them of limited interest, but apparently a lot of people love these shows. If you're an FBI informant, that means you were caught and you basically turned state's evidence. You testified against the other people involved so that you got, in Trump's case, he never gets a consequence for anything he does, except with E. Jean Carroll. That's kind of nice that he's getting the consequence, not that he did it. But yeah, so meanwhile, the clip has been leaked of a DOJ official telling a pro-MAGA activist, who then turned this into a big story, that Ghislaine Maxwell was moved to keep her quiet. They didn't want her talking about Trump's involvement. Again, I think we had drawn this conclusion, but to hear someone from the MAGA DOJ admit it is admittedly a little bit refreshing and affirming. I don't like to just assume things. So here we go. Now we have mounting evidence that Trump was number 3 in the 3-ring circus of torturing children through sex crimes. I have to admit that every time I see JD Vance now, I get the South Park, from the first episode of this season where he's Tattoo on Fantasy Island. Hey, boss, here comes the plane. I grew up watching that with my dad on Saturday nights after Love Boat. And now you just can't unsee it. So every time Tattoo's on the screen, he has Harvey Cherez's voice. Hey, boss. And Trump is busy having sex with Satan in bed. Satan's very disgruntled about it. Now Satan's butt pregnant. I have a new love for South Park. But what I don't have a love for is war crimes committed by the United States, such as randomly taking out pleasure boaters or whatever that was, the speedboat that went near an American presence down in Venezuela, so they destroyed the ship. And now they're saying, oh, there was cocaine on board. You know what you do? You pick them up, you have a trial, and then you see. You don't just blow things up and ask questions later. The next thing we're going to blow up and ask questions later about, apparently, is Chicago. Our president, didn't he run on ending wars? Like, wasn't that one of his things? Not that you can't keep track of all the lies he told about prices coming down and all those things, but you're attacking American citizens, American cities, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Chicago's next. Okay, and JD Vance says, yeah, we don't care about that. Hey, boss, we don't care. Okay, I still care about that. Even MAGA podcasters are starting to speak out against this because it's completely ridiculous. And the last thing I got to say, of all the ridiculous things, so Hyundai is a Korean car manufacturer. They make pretty good cars. I drove their little turbo Genesis for several years. It was a great car, very reliable, fun little car to drive. But they opened a plant in Georgia. Okay, isn't this a good thing? You're putting a plant, you want to bring manufacturing to this country. It's a Korean car company, and there were Koreans working there. And so ICE rolls in here like they're invading some foreign, I don't know, like it's a military presence, like the empire crashing in to take the Rebel Alliance in a base on Hoth or something. And they come in mass force so that they can lead these just guys who are there working in a Korean plant, Korean people working in a Korean plant, making Korean cars in Georgia. Okay, what a fun time we're having in this country. Hey, my name's Bill. I'm a college professor in Dallas, Texas, and as always, thanks for watching.